We thought it was over, but the wild has not yet finished screaming. At the end of part 1, we walked among fading breaths, hearts slowing down, eyes bidding farewell to their final sanctuary. But the shocking truth? That was only the beginning. Out there, deep in forgotten jungles, on the banks of silent rivers, hidden in the corners of a world humans have abandoned, beat the hearts of creatures barely holding on. Each one carries a story, and behind each story, a warning. This is not just a journey through the animal kingdom, it's a descent into the edge of extinction. Get ready, because what you're about to see may not exist tomorrow. Welcome to A Cry from the Wild. Part 2. Deep in the forest, where tangled trees cast dancing shadows, a sudden blur flashes by. It's the Asiatic cheetah, slimmer than its African cousins, more elusive, but just as mesmerizing. A flexible body, silent steps, and eyes that outrun the wind. Once it roamed freely, from the Indian plains to the heart of Arabia. But today, only a handful remain, very few indeed. In this quiet forest, it fights its silent battle, the battle for survival. Food is scarce, safe land is shrinking, and human eyes are always watching. Yet still, it hasn't lost its pride. It still runs, still hides, still hopes. Its face, marked by twin black tear lines, tells the story of a creature on the edge, struggling to hold on in a world that barely notices. Can this forest save him? Or will it be the last place he ever calls home? The Asiatic cheetah, a fleeting shadow in the wild, running toward the unknown. Deep in the forest, where tangled trees cast dancing shadows, a sudden blur flashes by. It's the Asiatic cheetah, slimmer than its African cousins, more elusive, but just as mesmerizing. A flexible body, silent steps, and eyes that outrun deep within the dense Amazon rainforest, where sunlight barely filters through and branches weave together like nature's puzzle. Lives a tiny creature, unknown to many, yet full of warmth. The pink titi monkey, its soft fur tinted with shades of rosy wood, and its long tail curled like a natural vine. It lives in faithful pairs, never straying far from its partner. Their tails entwine as they sleep, a silent promise to never leave each other, no matter what. Quiet in nature, rich in affection. It doesn't scream or demand attention like other monkeys. Instead, it whispers its desire to live in peace. But that peace is fading fast. Fires, deforestation, and human expansion are stealing away its only home. Sightings are now rare, and its voice rarer still. The pink titi monkey doesn't ask for much, just a safe forest, a lifelong partner, and a sunset beyond the trees. But will we let it have that? Every tree cut, every habitat lost, brings it closer to eternal silence. This is not just a small monkey, it's a message from the wild. Even love can go extinct. In the grassy plains of Africa, it moves with speed and grace. Its long ears stand tall like radars. This isn't a small leopard, it's the serval, the giraffe cat. No flying prey escapes its strike, but what it can't escape are the traps set by humans. Farms devour its land, and people trade its beauty as if it were a pet. This elegant predator has become an easy prey to ignorance and greed. With wings stretching over 2 meters, it soars through the skies of the Philippines like a creature from legend. But it's no fantasy. It's a reality on the verge of vanishing. This giant bat doesn't drink blood. It feeds on fruit, carrying seeds and scattering them among the trees, planting life for others in the silence of night. But humans show no mercy. Forest fires and reckless hunting have driven it from its home, turning its nights into a chase. Now it hides, shrinks, fades away. A bat not as frightening as they think, but a silent night farmer, fighting to survive. Its face, strange and unique. That large, flexible nose isn't for show. It's a natural filter, purifying the hot, dusty air of Asia's arid steppes. It may look like a creature from science fiction, but it's real, a survivor from the Ice Age. Yet today it struggles, not against the cold, but against humanity. Once vast herds roamed the grasslands, hundreds of thousands moving like a golden wave. Then came disaster. A deadly epidemic wiped out over 60% of its population in mere weeks. Poachers hunted it for its horns. Droughts destroyed its habitat. Now only a few remain. It doesn't dazzle with beauty, but it stirs the heart with a silent cry. A warning only the aware can hear. The Saiga antelope, a fading voice from an ancient world. In the shadows of Southeast Asia's rainforests, it moves silently, small in size yet far from insignificant. This is the Malayan sun bear, the smallest bear on Earth. With a round face and a golden crescent on its chest, it carries the mark of the sun, a skilled climber living among the trees, searching for honey, fruits, and insects. But this sun is fading. Its home is vanishing day by day due to deforestation. Poachers hunt it for its claws and bile, used in traditional medicine. Their numbers are dropping in silence and a cry no one hears. But their absence will echo loudly across the ecosystem. The Malayan sun bear, not just a small bear, but the forest's quiet guardian. And when it's gone, balance may be lost forever. On an island cut off from the world, where Madagascar pulses with life, he leaps lightly through the trees, his eyes glowing like drops of honey. He is the ring-tailed lemur, his long striped tail raised high, not to boast, but to guide his troop. Social, gentle, he shares the morning sun with his young on warm rocks. But the sun's warmth can't shield him from danger. Forests vanish, fires devour his home, and smugglers steal him away to sell as a caged ornament. This creature is not just a small monkey. He is a symbol of a struggling island, an innocent voice fading in the noise of humanity. The lemur looks at us, not with hatred, but with hope. Hope that we will keep his song alive among the trees, that we won't erase his gaze from the map of life. They may not appear in news headlines, nor do we see their names on signs, but they are out there fighting every single day to survive. Their cry isn't a sound, it's an absence growing wider with every passing moment. Each day we remain silent. Another species moves closer to its final day. So will we stay silent, or will we be the voice of the wild before it is silenced forever?